So it turns out the IGN Fan Fest was 3.5 hours long. So, gotta say, super happy that instead of live streaming it, I went to another city to help somebody build one of those car tents. Now, let's scan through the footage and find the, I've been told, less than 1 minute of new Directive 8020 imagery. More Daryl Dixon. Something with monsters, maybe martial arts. Ooh, what's this? It is... Oh, Astro Botanica. Yeah, I got a notification about that. Wait, this isn't even the Fan Fest yet? The stream hasn't started? This is just an hour of trailers before the stream? Oh my god, okay. Something with zombies in the medieval times. Oh, hey, I'm excited about this one. It's the Kaiju deconstruction sim. Kaiju cleaner, if you will. I'm very excited about it. I still can't believe there are now 1,000 games in this genre, and we still haven't had... my beloved Viscera cleanup detail 2. Okay. Oh, Crystalla. I actually really like Crystalla. I'm glad it's finally coming out. Oh, wow, that's the console release. That's amazing. Oh, Mold Washer. Just got an email about this as well. Oh, wait, was that email under embargo? Well, I'm not going to tell you what it said. Scott Pilgrim? Scott Pilgrim. It's just me, or does Shark Dentist look like it's not a real game? Oh, new Cult of the Lamb. Is it a sequel or is it DLC? Paid extension, DLC. You know, the House Flipper game, now his, remastered collection, is gonna have Scooby-Doo content. I don't know what that means, but it's happening. Quarantine Zone, we've already played the demo for that. And then, rather insanely, we played, like, a rip-off of it? It was like the exact same game, but worse. Someone played the playtest for this, and then they're like, you know, I could just load up Unreal Engine 5 and make that game. And then they did, and it's out and playable right now, and has cheap AI art as its advertising art. Like, it's one of the craziest things I've seen. Where someone's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna make that game. For the record, we are now an hour and 45 minutes in this stream. Terratech Legion. Okay. Yeah, I will go and I will, wishlist this now. You know what? I actually don't want to hear the director talking about the game, because I want to be surprised when I play the hell out of this in 2 months. Okay, month and a half. I did not expect this video was going to take this long. I'm so sorry. Come on, here we go. It's gotta be soon, right? Ah, boom. Found it. Alright, here we go. Come on. Let's find out about Directive 8020. First, we got some Warframe.
Follow the white rabbit.
Oh, she said follow the right rabbit. So what we know there, by her saying that, is she saw someone crawl through that. Emergency access only. It is a Jeffries tube, as we know from Star Trek. So, oh, wow. Check it out. There's a scan button, which we've seen in action, but there's also a talk button. So does that mean you're, like, in constant radio contact with someone? You can just, you know, spam lines over and over again? Because if so, it's something I've been desperate to do forever. Okay, but they're not telling you what you're searching the event for. Follow the White Rabbit, being a reference to Alice in Wonderland, definitely makes it seem like she saw someone go down there and is specifically looking for that person, place, or thing. Obviously, it's person and thing, not place.
Cooper will seal the bulkheads behind you as you move.
What? Cooper will seal the bulkheads behind you as you move. They're doing an Alien. That's what they did in Alien. As he was walking through they were trying to box in the alien, so they were clearing out areas and sealing the bulkheads to make sure it couldn't double back and sneak around behind him. I mean, it didn't work. He still got eaten by the alien. Well, no, cocooned, but they edited that part of the alien's life cycle.
Whoever's down there will be forced into a dead end.
Yeah, they're literally we're just doing a scene from Alien. That's fantastic. Oh. So when you're crouching like this, it goes first person? Or did someone just switch to first person mode? have they put in first-person mode? Like, I've been playing Dark Pictures games in VR recently. Video to come. But having a first-person mode would be amazing?
Oh, damn it.
Subsection
Oh, okay, we got a cut there. We'll come back and analyze that in a minute.
6 clear. Sealing now.
Oh, look, we got a creepy crawler!
I'm moving on.
Who is it?
Don't do it! Young, come back!
Oh, come on, that looks fantastic. So is this all... Okay. So here's the question. Was that actually first-person mode, or did a cutscene start? And it's weird that a cutscene would be happening in first person, right? That's not something we've seen in the franchise before. I mean, unless you count VR games, which nobody but me does. Alright, let's take a closer look at this. Okay, first off, more about this talk button. Is it just for plot and mechanic-related conversations, i.e., press the button if you need to be reminded what you're supposed to be doing, or guided through a puzzle? Or is it going to be more like the codec conversations in Metal Gear, where the player can check in with other characters for context-related advice while also learning more about them? Or is it something even better? A hangout button. I think I've been fairly open about the fact that my favorite game of all time is Deadly Premonition, and one of the reasons I treasure it so much is the hangout button that lets the main character, York Morgan, chat with the player who is controlling Zack Morgan about their life, interests, what's going on with the case, really whatever's on their mind. Extra digressions that let you get under the character's surface are always welcome. And while I know it's a stretch to think that they'd put something like this in a Dark Pictures game, it would be awesome and hope springs eternal. What is this motion that Young does right after crouching? She's not checking an earpiece. What it looks most like is someone pulling a hoodie down off of their head, or really just pushing it back. Or maybe at a stretch, brushing hair behind their ear? But she doesn't have a hoodie or long hair, so I'm puzzled. Going first person for crawling is a pretty standard mechanic. It's nice to see it here, though. I think it started with, like, Solid Snake. Maybe there's an earlier example I'm forgetting at the moment, but it's always nice to get really close to the environment like this. I don't see anything particularly notable about the pipes and wiring. Maybe some of the lettering is meaningful. Here Young's arm tracker seems to break down. Is it interference from the innards of the ship, meaning it can't connect to Oracle, the computer? Maybe proximity to Goop Monster shuts it down? I'm curious as to what these shifting meters on the arm screen represent. Is this technical ship stuff, or is it a biological readout of her current condition, like the medbay screens on Star Trek? Then there's a cut from Young, about to enter a room with a ladder, to later in the exploration sequence. Here is a shot we get of her quarry hurrying down a passage. As you can see, we can't really make out any details, save to say that they're wearing the uniform jacket with the hood up. Then we jump forward again, presumably cutting past a sequence where Young calls after the person in the tunnel, and straight to her continuing the search, and then getting attacked by the imposter. I assume we didn't get any of the earlier conversations or the calling out scene because they want to edit around who she's chasing, so that could be a surprise for us, the audience, later. There's no good image of the imposter in this sequence. It's mostly hidden in the darkness until it's close, and when that happens, they break out the broken digital image effects. This is the best look we have, and I can't say almost anything based on it. Is this the Sinister Sims? I mean, probably. I base that solely on the fact that the only character we've seen in a hoodie so far is Evil Sims, both when she's chasing Carter and in this shot from one of the trailers. Based on previous guesses, that might put this in the Dragnet chapter, where they found Carter's body and are hunting for the person they assumed killed him. Although again, that's all a theory, we have no confirmation about why the chapter is called Dragnet. Although this does raise a question about the wake-up sequence. Presumably, Evil Sims is going to be there when the characters wake up, creating a wonderful tension where the players know she's evil, but the characters don't. But will Carter be there as well, or will she have a story about him dying during the journey that's revealed to be false when they find either recording or his dead body? I actually think there's a chance we might see an evil imposter Carter as well, although I'm basing that entirely on this clip from the teaser.
This is Commander Stafford, the forward reconnaissance vessel Cassiopeia. After successfully rendezvousing with a Charybdis marker, we have detached the booster ring and spurts are high as we make our final approach to Tau Ceti F. The ship has suffered a hull impact, but damage is minimal, and our technicians are restoring full functionality.
That's a woken up Stafford talking about how everything on the ship is basically okay, other than the impact. Now that's not a message you'd think he'd convey if one of the very small number of crew members had died while they were all asleep. So, while there's not a ton here, I'm certainly happy to be getting an entirely new scene. And hopefully they're going to have more of it to meet out while we while away the hours, waiting for the release date, hopefully early next year. For now, though, I've been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for watching. If you had a good time and you'd like to see more, there's buttons coming up to help with that. Questions, comments, your own theories about whether we're going to see an evil Carter in the game, go in the comments section below the video. We'll see you back here for more 80/20 news as it comes up, but until then, I'll say that's right. Au revoir.